Hey guys, so I'm going to be talking about the social issue of vocation, located on page 375, chapter 13. The reason I chose to talk about this social issue is because, we're all in school, hopefully considering pursuing something specific. If not, then we have a general idea usually of what we want to do. Um, I just found it really interesting because a lot of the different kinds of people that they notate in the book has to do with the specific profession that you are pursuing. And so for me, a lot of it related. So I thought that was interesting to share. Um, so just as an example for you guys, I am pursuing my degree in family and human development. I hope to work under the umbrella of child welfare, human services, foster care, case management, things like that. And so it says here that the social person who likes interacting with people gravitates towards human services, i.e., counseling, social work, or teaching. So I found that to be true for me because I do really enjoy interacting with people, and I feel that when I'm not able to consistently have human interaction with many different people on any given day, it does, in a way, um, change up my mood, and um, I continue to want that interaction between people, different people, not always the same. I think that learning new things from many different people is a great source. And so, um, the knowledge that I already knew about this topic was the fantasy period. In the fantasy period, it says that the early and middle childhood, you gain insight into career options by fantasizing about them, their preferences, um, guided largely by familiarity, glamour, excitement, very little relation to the decisions they will eventually make. So, for this, when I was in this said fantasy period, I remember wanting to be a nurse, doctor. I think it was because my grandmother was a nurse at the time, and it was glamour, definitely, like stated here. So I could definitely relate to that. And what surprised me, and what new information did I learn? What surprised me is the realistic period, because even though it mentions by the late teens to early 20s, the economic and practical realities of adulthood are around the corner. Young people start to narrow their options. The first step is often further exploration, gathering more information about possibilities that blend with their personal characteristics. So that surprised me only because, I have a sister in this so-called realistic period, and she is not doing any of those things. She's not, you know, starting to narrow her options and um, considering a vocation at all. She's not considering anything besides what she has going on right now. So, that surprised me a little bit. I know that that doesn't pertain to everybody, but I think the book gives a lot of credit to people in that age group to have known and know what they want to, find more information about. So, in a way, that surprised me. Um, New information that I've learned. So, the new information that I learned really has to do with the personality factors that influence the vocational choice. Um, so, I guess it was really interesting to me, the enterprising person who is adventurous and persuasive is drawn to sales and supervisory positions or politics. Um, I don't know. I guess I kind of thought that the enterprising person would be somewhat of what they describe to be as the conventional person. So I kind of in my mind had them flipped. So it was really interesting to me to see that someone who is in accounting and banking or quality control would really value material possessions, because you would think that then if they're in the field of finance, like accounting and banking, they wouldn't they wouldn't have such a firm grasp on materialistic possessions. So, yeah.